What's going on, YouTube? This is Big Pelser coming at you again with another. It's been a little while since I've made a video, and I do apologize. It ain't from lack of trying. We've been busy at it. We just ain't had a whole heap of a bunch of success doing a whole lot of nothing. I've been turkey hunting a little bit. Ain't had no luck. We've been fishing a few times. We ain't absolutely wore them out by no means. But I did take the cameras one time with me. We was able to make 2 trips to Jamestown this year. And the first time we went, we did all right. We did catch us a cooler full of fish, and I do got some footage of that. I'll put that in with this. But I made another trip down there, and I'm gonna tell you, I got a story for you. I had something happen to me. I ain't never heard of anything like that happening to nobody else, and I damn sure ain't never had it happen to me. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. Now, what had happened was we was down there fishing. We wasn't killing them. I think we had 15 or 16, something like that. It was a little slow. Well, got hung up on a stump. So I like to use big bait casting setups, like a big pin 209 level line or something like that. Well, this wasn't necessarily a pin. It was I don't know what kind of reel it is, to be honest with you. It's a pretty old, big, round bait casting reel. Well, it's got the big bail that you flip, and it's got, a line guide. Makes that line go back and forth on that spool. Well, when I got hung up on that stump, we started drifting back behind it, me to get that lead, my hook off of it. Well, I felt the lead bouncing, so I knew I could bounce it off. So I said, let's get up there a little closer to it, and, we'll bounce it off. Well, I go to flip the bail over, and immediately, I knew I made a mistake immediately. But when I flipped that bail over, it just so as happens that I had my hand flipped around just in the right direction for this finger right here, and you could see the bruise in it still, right, my nail, and right there where it's done started healing up. I'll show you pictures of it, what it looked like when it first happened. But yeah, when I flipped that bail, that line started coming off of that spool so fast. Oh, it immediately rammed that line guide right into my finger, and it went to mashing the mess out of it. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm a pretty strong fella, and when I couldn't pull my finger out of that reel, oh, it had me, son. That sucker had me caught. It's about like a foot trap with a coyote. He ain't getting out of there. That sucker, boy, it hurt so bad. I went to cringing, and the only way I could get it off was I had to, of course, I was still hung up. I had to hold the spool with my thumb and pop the line to get it off, get it off the stump. And then we was able to, try to get it off my finger. The only way to get it off my finger was to take we had a pair of channel locks. It was just so happened laying in the bottom of the boat. I grabbed them channel locks, and my partner that was with me that day grabbed them. The only way we could get it off was to let that guide keep going in its direction until it started to make the turn and come back the other way. So he grabbed them channel locks on that spool and went to torquing, mashed it in a little bit further, and boy, as soon as it got up off my finger, it was immediate relief. Oh man, I'ma tell you, I ain't had nothing hurt me like that in a long time. That thing hurt, boy, it hurt so bad. It was on my finger for over 3 minutes, I'll put it to you that way. My finger was crooked in that thing. I tried 2 or 3 different times, pulling as hard as I could pull, and it wouldn't come out of there. But crisis was averted. I didn't lose my finger. It hurt like hell, but that was about it. We kept on fishing for a couple more spots. But I'm gonna show you what we done on that one trip. There'll be more videos to come. Stand by. We gonna catch some fish. Yeah, that's the reel right there that grabbed me. Got me right in there. Don't ask me how, but it got right in there as that line guide come over, and it mashed the piss out of that thing. Don't ask me how, but it got me. It got me good too. See, that's a pretty good size reel. I got pretty good size hands, but that's a big old bait casting reel. And that sucker got right up in there. Mashed the piss out of it. There he is. There he is. You reckon you don't need the net for him?
He don't seem like he's that big. I mean, he ain't pulling real hard right now. I think the current, he's a decent big. He ain't no mox, I don't think. He's probably about 4 or 5 pounds. Maybe. Not being no mox. Yeah, he's dropping them out. They caught the fish, but you had to fight.
Oh yeah, that makes it interesting. Tighten the old drag up just a hair on that one.
That looks like a decent fish.
That's a little better one than the last one.
Yeah, that looks like a decent fish. That's a lot nicer than that last one. Yes, sir. That's a nice fish.
Senior catfish.
Yes, sir. He's in the boat. Yes, sir. That's a good one there. I'll take 25 like that.
Mm-hmm. All day long I will. There he is.
Not like what you got, though. He ain't like what you got.
That's all right. Somebody got to catch the little ones.
That's right.
They got to eat too.
Leaving it?
Nah. You played with it a little bit too much there, fish.
I almost traded my 1911 last night for a pistol.
There about 1 o'clock, but by the time we made it over there to that, I guess they was. There he is. I love to hook them right here close to the boat like that.
Yep.
Boy, they fight. Yeah, he done moved from one to the other. Back to this one again.
Hey. You got 2? Or is it just...
No, that one is out far enough. I don't believe that one's in it. Could have been, but...
Yeah, I thought it was it.
Oh yeah.
In there, it's a woman, a white woman, younger white woman.
One more out of this hole before we decide to move. Ain't nothing net worthy, but he'll be a good fryer.
Ain't bad at all. And he goes in there, and the woman tried to give him a chance. The judge told